เสียงอันนี้มาแล้วเว้ยเขาออนไลน์มาแล้ว
มือ
ไม่เชื่อจะจิ้มหน้าจอไม่พังหรอก
ไปในปี
ไปแล้วเนี่ยมันพัฒนาขึ้นทุกวันเลยเตรียมโต
ปล่อยไปเสร็จมือ
ที่นอนอาบแดดดีกว่าไอ้นอนอาบแดดดีกว่า
อาบแดดแค่ไหนมันโน่นะ
อาบแดดดีกว่า
ได้แดดแรงอยู่
เด็กอ่อนนี่จะต้องไปตายไปตาไหนดิเป็นตา
Hello everyone. Good morning. Good morning everyone. You are with Teacher Pete again today. And I teach IEP students. And we are using this book today. So if you don't have this book, it's fine. We can look at the slides together. Now let's start the class. But before we start, let's talk about the rules that we have in this class. For this class, I will have to mute your mic first. So if you have any question or if you want to answer me, you can turn your mic on again. But now you're muted. But if you want to answer, you can turn your mic on again. Now, let's start our class now. Today's class is very easy. So let's review what we have learned first. Let's review the small talk. Now, we have two people here. The first question is, when is your birthday? When is your birthday? You can answer by saying, my birthday is on the ... My birthday is on the ... For example, my birthday is on the 7th of January in 1998. My birthday is on the 7th of January in 1998. Next question, small talk number 6. We have two people again. Where do you live? When you see the word where, we are talking about place. So you can say, I live in Buriram. Next one, small talk number 7. How many people are there in your family? How many people are there in your family? When you say how many, the answer has to be about number. Now let's see. How many people are there in your family? You can answer by saying this. There are 3 people in my family. My father, my mother, and me. My father, my mother, and me. Small talk number 8. What does your father do? What does your father do? Now, we are talking about the occupation. My father is a dentist. My father is a dentist. Next question. What does your mother do? What does your mother do? You can say, my mother is a teacher. My mother is a teacher. Next, let's move to small talk number 9. What do you do in your free time? What do you do in your free time? You can say, in my free time, I watch a movie. In my free time, I watch a movie. Or you can say, in my free time, I read a book. In my free time, I read a book. Or you can say, in my free time, I go fishing. In my free time, I go fishing. Next, small talk number 10. Small talk number 10. What do you want to be in the future? What do you want to be in the future? In the future, I want to be a doctor. In the future, I want to be a doctor. Let's move to small talk number 11. May I have your phone number? May I have your phone number? You can answer by saying this. Sure, my phone number is ... Sure, my phone number is ... For example, you say, sure, my phone number is 0902770XXXX. Next, what is the name of your school? What is the name of your school? You can say, the name of my school is Mary Pitak School. The name of my school is Mary Pitak School. What grade are you in? What grade are you in? You can say, I am in grade 2, section 2. I am in grade 2, section 2. Next. How many students are there in your classroom? How many students are there in your classroom? You can say, there are 33 students in my classroom. There are 33 students in my classroom. Now, let's move to small talk number 15. Small talk number 15. Who is your homeroom teacher? Who is your homeroom teacher? You can say, my homeroom teacher is teacher Patravati. My homeroom teacher is teacher Patravati. And then we are moving to small talk 16. Who is your IEP teacher? Who is your IEP teacher? You can say, my IEP teacher is teacher Peach. My IEP teacher is teacher Peach. And then, who is your school director? Who is your school director? You can say, my school director is Sister Bunsom. My school director is Sister Bunsom. And The last one that we are learning today is, who is your close friend at the school? Who is your close friend at the school? My close friend is ... My close friend is ... You can say, my close friend is Jenny. My close friend is Molly. My close friend is Chloe. It can be anyone that is your close friend. Now, let's move to our lesson today. We are learning mathematics today about subtraction. Subtraction of counting number 1000 to 0. Now, let's learn about the way to subtract the number in vertical method. Vertical with borrowing and without borrowing the number. Let's do the borrowing one first. Let's start with the number at the ones. 4 minus 8. 4 minus 8. 4 is less than 8. So we need to borrow from number 2. So number 4 becomes 14. So 14 minus 8 is 6. 14 minus 8 is 6. Next, we borrow the number from number 2. So number 2 becomes number 1, but 1 is less than 8. So we need to borrow from number 7. So number 2 becomes 11. 11 minus 8 is 3. 11 minus 8 is 3. And then after borrowing from number 7, the number 7 becomes number 6. 6 minus 1 is 5. So 724 minus 188 is 536. 536. Now let's move to the right part here without borrowing. Without borrowing, we have 876 minus 705. 705. 6 minus 5 is 1. 7 minus 0 is 7. 8 minus 7 is
1.
1. Good job, Piero. Next. Let's move to the left one. 927 minus 456. 13 minus 6 is
ต้องไปยืมใช่ไหมคะเท่ากับเท่าไหร่13 ลบ 7
is 7. Now we have 11 minus 5 is
มายืมตัวนี้11 ลบ 5 เหลือเท่าไหร่10
6. Good job. And now 8 minus 4 is 4. Good job. The same goes with the one on the right corner. 8 minus 4 is 4. 9 minus 5 is 4. And 2 minus 1 is 1. Good job. Next, 615 minus 438. 15 minus 8 is 15 minus 8 is
7
7. Good job. Next, 10 minus 3 is 10 minus 3 is, don't forget to borrow, is 7. And last one, 5 minus 4 is 5 minus 4 is 1. Good job. The same goes for the number without borrowing. 453 minus 342 is 111. 111. Next, the borrowing part, 976 minus 788. 16 minus 8 is 8. 16 minus 8 is 8. Next, 16 minus 8 is
216เหลือ8
8. Good job. And then 8 minus 7 is
ให้ข่าวพินบุ๊ก
1. 8. 8 minus 7 is 1. 8 minus 7 is 1. Next, without borrowing, 851 minus 700. Easy peasy. So we have 151. Next, let's try horizontal method. Horizontal method. This is called horizontal. We have 758 minus 224. 8 minus 4 is 4. What about 5 minus 2? 5 minus 2 is 3. 5 minus 2 is 3. What about 7 minus 2? 7 minus 2 is 5. 5. Let's try the borrowing number. Firstly, we have 655 minus 128. Let's look at the ones first. 15 minus 8 is 7. 7. Now, number 5 becomes 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. And then 6 minus 1 is 6 minus 1 is 5. 6 minus 1 is 5. So the result of this number is 527. 527. Next, without borrowing. 2 minus 1 is 1. 4 minus 2 is 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. What about 5 minus 2? 5 minus 2 is 3. 5 minus 2 is 3. Now let's try the borrowing part. 7 is less than 8. So we need to borrow from number 4. It becomes 17 minus 8 is 9. 4 becomes 3. 3 minus 2 is 1. And then 7 minus 5 is 2. 7 minus 5 is 2. Next, 7 minus 4 is 3. And then 4 minus 3 is 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. Next, 345 minus 178. 5 is less than 8, so we need to borrow. 15 minus 8 is 7. 13 minus 7 is 6. And 2 minus 1 is 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. Next, if teacher asks you this question, please read this number sentence. Please read this number sentence. You have to read this number in English. You can say 530 minus 160 equals 370. 370. Please read this number sentence. You say 629 minus 231 equals 398. And if teacher asks you, what is the difference between 374 and 243? You can say it is 131. What is the difference between 429 and 186? You can say it is 243. Good job. Now, let's see if you understand the lesson. What is the result of 61 minus 5? 61 minus 5. 61 minus 5, what is the result of it? 20, 35, or 56? What is it? What is it? What is the result? 20, 35, or 56? What is the result?
56.
56. That is correct. That is correct. Let's move to the next one. What is the result of 263 minus 108?
Oh no.
120, 155, or 200? What did you say? 120, 155, 200? 155? That is correct. Next, 546 minus 208. What is the result of it?
คุณครูจะยกโจทย์อะไรมาถามสตาร์ก็ได้ไม่จำเป็นจะต้องเป็นหนังสือ
338, 245, or 120? 338. That is correct. That is correct. Next, 905 minus 895. Easy peasy. What is the result of this one? 20, 15, or 10? 10. Good job. It's 10. 24 minus
เอากระดาษมาคิดดิลูก
324. 140, 120, or 100. What is it? What is the answer again?
นั่งเฉย
140? That's not correct. It's 100. The answer
ทำไม
is
เราเปิดไหม
20.
เท่าไหร่ครับ
ๆเท่าไหร่
Next, 436 minus 108. What is the result of this one? 338, 340, or 342? 342?
นี่
That's not correct. What? 338. That is correct. Next, 999 minus 546. What is the result of this one? 447, 450, or 453? What is the answer?
ต้องการ
453? That is correct.
เร็วๆสิไปแล้วนะไปจบอยู่แล้ว
Next, 284 minus
เขียนตาม
148.
เขียนจบแล้วก็เขียนโจทย์โจทย์กับคิดตาม
What is the result of this number? 132, 136, or 140? 30, 36? That is correct. 136. Next. Last one, everyone. 987 minus 654. What is the answer? 333, 444, or 555?
323 yeah
One more time.
323
อันนั้นต่อแต่แล้ว
333. 333. Very good, everyone. Now let's move to our book, page 28. Page 28.
สองลบหนึ่งได้เท่าไหร่
2 ลบ 1 ได้ 1ไม่ได้ 1
แล้วทำไมไม่ได้ยินเสียงที่ชื่อ
5 ลบ 3
Next, we have 827 minus 555. 7 minus 5 is 2. 7 minus 5 is 2. 2 minus 5. 2 is less than 5, so we have to borrow from number 8. 12 minus 15 is
เชื่อค่ะหนูยังไม่ได้หนังสือค่ะ
7. That is okay. We can do it together. Look at this slide and do it together.
7
Next, 8 becomes 7. 7 minus 5 is 2. So it becomes 272. 272. Number 3. Number 3. 7 minus 4 is
หนูก็มี
3. 4 minus 8. 8 is less than 8. So we have to borrow. 14 minus 8 is 6. 6. 4 minus 2 is 2. So match with 263. 263. Next, number 4. 2 is less than 8. So we need to borrow. 2 minus 12 minus 8 is 4. 17 minus 8 is 9. And 8 minus 2 is 6. So it becomes 694. 694. Next, 5 minus 5 is 0. 6 minus 2 is 4. And 6 minus 4 is 2. So we match with 240. Finish? All right. I think all of you have finished this one. Do you have any questions? No questions? All right. Then I will see you guys tomorrow, everyone. See you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.